Hey boys, welcome back to some more West Tigers career Rugby League Live 3, and I feel like we're starting to get in a little bit of form with this game again. It's starting to come back to me as we're taking on the Knights, Hunter Stadium. It was going to be a nice afternoon game, but it's raining, so, got to sort of put the offloads away for this one. But yeah, we'll look at their side actually. Yawade's there, Sione in the centres, Gagai, Mullen, Hodkinson, Paulie, Jeremy Smith. The Sims boys are back, and there is the bench. So a very, very different team. Who's actually still playing? Was there anyone in that team? Was Denny Levi playing? I think Levi might have been the dummy half, if I'm remembering correctly. I might have just not even seen that as Nofaluma down the sideline early on in this game. But yeah, a very, very different team. Obviously, most of the teams are very, very different, but the Newcastle Knights for sure, like they have done some rebuilding. They've done some done a lot of that. It's a nice little. It wasn't actually a very good kick, but we'll take the 6 to go with throwing Tarek Sims into touch. That's a nice little start for us. As sprinting out to the right here. Beautiful play. Kevin Naguama. And he's just going to step on the inside. But he's held up by... Who was that? It was a good shot there coming across. I thought I was going to score. That's probably the second time I've bombed a try in this series. As we throw just one too many passes, the offload occurred, and in the wet weather, just not the best. As Jared Mullen is just gonna burn us here and just gonna score a very, very soft, a very, very simple try. And yeah, Jared Mullen, unfortunately, he I feel a little bit bad for Jared Mullen. Obviously, he did get done. What did he get done for? Like performance enhancing drugs. But he wasn't, it's sort of a weird story with Mullen because from what I remember, like he got done for that, and now Tarek Sims is just going to score another very soft try. Bloody Tedesco at the back is having all sorts of trouble, the last line of defense, but he sort of got, from memory, he got done for it, like, pretty much after his career had basically finished anyway, or was he still sort of potentially going to play? I honestly don't even remember. It feels like so. I mean, it was a while ago, but I feel like I should remember. But yeah, Mullen, I do feel sorry for him as Nofaluma here is going to turn them inside out and score. But yeah, I mean, his injuries just plagued his career, and I feel like, in his situation, it sort of seems similar to like Shander Earl. Good lord, can I say his name? Shandor Earl. There you go. Jesus Christ. It sort of seems similar to his scenario where injuries, and Shandor was a little bit different because he wasn't plagued his whole career, but Mullen was, like, mainly hamstring injuries is again the offload, not playing well at all. We're only 6 points down, but it's been a bit of a shocking first half of footy from us, one of our worst. Yeah, mainly hamstrings for Jared Mullen from memory, like a lot of hamstring strains. As Tarek Sims is going to score. How did we not intercept this? Esan Masters, I picked it, just, good lord, it come off like the back of his goddamn scone. But yeah, a lot of injuries. He really couldn't cement a full season together, and I feel like he probably went to like drugs, I guess, I don't know, I can't speak on behalf of it, but it seemed like he was doing it to try and like sort of get over the injuries and help his career, which is obviously illegal, but you got to feel a little bit sorry for him, because he was a good player. He was a very good player. I always liked Jared Mullen. Yeah, he was very good, I always thought, but just couldn't get the game time. As again the offload, and Tarek Sims is an absolute barnstormer, but James Tedesco flying from the left side there makes the tackle. Thank God he did, because that is going to be the end of the first half. Get into the sheds, boys. That was an absolute shocker. Oh, it was abysmal, but thankfully that was a classic. The AI just used to throw forward passes like that all the time. I think it was like the plays were sort of out of position, and sort of the second row or center running onto it just got in front of the ball, as we're going to score off the back of it. But it was always nice when it happened, you know, not going to lie. It was always very handy because it gave us possession, and that's exactly what we needed in this game. A big momentum shift because we were playing, like I said, absolutely shocking. Now only 4 points down, as not a bad midfield bomb, but the bat down straight to Lawrence, who was swamped by some defense pretty comfortably there. As big Paulie. He was a good player back in the day as well. Actually, some of these players, like, looking back now, I have no idea what happened to him. The Paulie, from memory, I don't think he went over to like England. He may have. It's beautiful play there. Inside ball to Tedesco, outside to Lawrence. And yeah, I'm starting to feel pretty good with this game. Like, you could put on some decent plays without like the set plays with Rugby League Live 4. You could do some nice inside plays. Again, back on the inside. It's yeah, starting to feel confident and pretty slick with the passing. As a nice little bit of play again. Tim Simona going for the corner. He pushes off the fullback Memo, but he's going to go into touch. Just bombing one right there. But again, we're attacking this right side. Tim Simona links up with Kevin Nagama, and he is going to score in the corner to make it 16 apiece with Esan Masters. A tough kick from the sideline. It's a tough breeze as well. We didn't time it very decently there, so pushing it to the left. But yeah, it was a Paulie. I don't know what happened to him, and there's a lot of players like that. As shrugging off there, Tim Simona with the strength, get it onto Kevin Nagama. Unfortunately, we didn't draw the fullback very well there. If we took it to him a little bit closer, easy try for the begging, as Simona there crabbing across field. So last tackle here, it's going to be Luke Brooks lining up the field goal, but it's charged down, and then they're going to swarm it there with Mickey Payer taking the possession. But we get a penalty, so 20 meters out from the Knights line, as we spread it back to this right side. Offload actually caught from Simona, and it's going to be Nagama there. He's going to score. It's just the offloads, there's in the wet. You've already seen, like, I've dropped a bunch, but just takes one, dude. It only takes one to get the try. Esan Masters with a big kick here. He thankfully is going to slot it, so it gives us that 6-point buffer. And it looks like we've come from behind pretty well in this game. And I mean, that was always the fun thing with this game. It is easy, like, I'm not going to lie. The game is very, very easy. As we're going to go back to back here. Good play there, Simona. I think it was Uarte. Turned and chased pretty quickly to wrap up Simona, but he got the ball away. Nagama. Is that his hat trick? I think maybe. I didn't really look, but I feel like he's scored all. I feel like he's scored all the tries, dude. So I feel like it is. As Esan Masters 4 from 5, kicking pretty well as the Knights here look to finish off strongly. Corbin Sims bumps off a couple, but yeah, the game is very, very easy. It was always easy back in the day, as well as Trent Hodkinson is going to take the bomb and score probably the last try of the game. But you get some really good comebacks because you can put the points on pretty quickly. And I don't know, I feel like it's not really like Rugby League Live 4 is missing that, because otherwise the game would be easy like this one, and I like it more challenging. But yeah, you do miss out on sort of the amazing comebacks of this game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.